played a lot of things before, because I started on drums. So I got up to grade 3 drums, and then I had keyboard lessons for a bit, and then I played bass because my friend started a band, and if I wanted friends, I had to play bass with 2 guitarists and drums already, so I was kind of given an ultimatum. And then I played electric guitar for a bit, but still playing other things. It was the first time I played a kind of steel string acoustic. And I played loads of nylons, and it didn't really click before then. And electric didn't really click the way that steel string acoustic did. It just felt like somewhere I could combine everything I was already learning. So all the drum stuff, all the bass techniques, and it's kind of it just felt like a home for everything that I was, everything I was into at the time.
I'm on the firing line, I'm leaving this all behind me. I'm going fishing. I need some peace and quiet. I need to change my diet. I'm on a mission. No, this is not the same.
I got an electric guitar when I was 12 because the cool kid at school got an electric guitar. That's pretty much when you're 12 years old. That's very important, right? And yeah, I guess moving on to acoustic, maybe when I was about 18. It was just pooling all the influences I had, and you've got this incredibly diverse box, you know, and when you're a bit of a control freak like myself, it's nice to, I guess, without having to kind of get other musicians in it's a really fantastic instrument to allow you to kind of explore everything.
I wanted to play rock and roll. I was a small kid. Started playing the guitar, 7 years old. Started out with classical because there was no electric guitar lessons available. Little by little, I started playing electric on the side, some bass, and keyboards as well. But yeah, then I heard Michael Hedges about 10 years ago, and that flipped the switch. Things were already like moving into that direction, but like you said, it sort of opened up the world where you could incorporate all those things you were missing.
I have fought with the tide of angels. I have held the hand of the devil. Warm in the night. I'm cold as a stone. I have had a sail, haven't found what would make me fall. But I sail, haven't found what I'm looking for.
Given a nylon string guitar really early on, and I was obsessed by Denver the Last Dinosaur, who was a sort of a cartoon character who played with a pink star-shaped guitar, and I thought he was really cool. Obviously, not being able to be a dinosaur, I was sort of left with the guitar bit, but that's kind of where it stopped for years, where it was just a cool thing, and music didn't really turn me on that much, I suppose, until I was about 16, and partly mixed with the fact that I think I'd always really struggled at school, and that was becoming a bigger problem, if you like. And it was like, okay, guitar's pretty cool. I can actually do something with this, and yeah, everything just exploded. I was in bands, and music suddenly made sense to me, and metal and folk and jazz, and then went to university and really got into jazz and Indian classical sort of at the same time, and it was never really a percussive thing as such. It was just an exciting, overwhelming thing of wow.
I started out like there was always just a full-size classical guitar lying around our house. And so I was a little kid, I was always sort of playing around with it, not really sure what to do with it. But then at my primary school, they started off on free lessons. So for a couple of years at the end of primary school, I was having lessons. But then I started lessons with Lee Sollery. I ended up having him for 10 years. I remember he got really offended once when I got an electric guitar, and like he never let that go. So I had an electric guitar for like 6 months. I played it for about 2 weeks. Like all these guys, we were sort of doing multi-instrumental stuff at school. Like it all kind of came together when I found Eric Roche. I found Eric Roche in 2006.
I suppose my background in lots of different types of guitar music. So I played classical guitar when I first started. I played electric blues a lot at the same time. I had a teacher that taught me both.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then I got into things like Joni Mitchell and stuff. So I was playing a lot of fingerstyle and steel string myself. And guitar making hit only about a year or so after I started playing guitar. I found the books on it in the library and got into making at the same time as playing. So the reason I get what these guys do is because I've done loads of stuff myself and have very similar influences. So I understand what people are doing. So that's why I hope I make guitars that work for people like with Newton Faulkner. We've been working together since you were 17 or something. 17. Yeah. So I've kind of grown up with my making has grown up with this scene, and I've kind of become known for being in the scene. If it is a scene,
yes.
So that's what we're here to talk about.
That's